The attacks on Tesla facilities, such as dealerships and charging stations, have been ongoing, with incidents reported in various states like Colorado, South Carolina, and Oregon. These acts include setting fires, throwing Molotov cocktails, and shooting at buildings often tied to political protests against Musk's involvement in federal cost-cutting measures. Since President Donald Trump's second inauguration, Tesla, led by CEO Elon Musk, has faced backlash due to Musk's advisory role and his involvement in DOGE, which has cut over 62,000 federal jobs. Critics have organized Tesla Takedown protests, with some escalating into violent acts. These attacks have targeted Tesla showrooms, charging stations, and vehicles, with incidents reported across multiple states, including Colorado, South Carolina, Oregon, Massachusetts, and Maryland.
Wow, I see one of it's a Cybertruck here on fire. I guess what's the message behind that imagery?
Oh, that was my idea. Show the world is burning.
Wow.
It's a metaphor. That's wrong.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Lucy Grace Nelson, arrested on February 24, 2025 in Loveland, Colorado, for vandalizing a Tesla dealership. He allegedly threw Molotov cocktails and spray-painted Nazi cars on the building, facing charges that could lead to up to 20 years in prison, as reported by CNN Business. Daniel Clarke-Pounder, a 24-year-old from James Island, arrested on March 13, 2025, for the March 7th arson at a North Charleston Tesla charging station. He was charged with using Molotov cocktails, causing $60,000 in damages, and faces a maximum of 20 years in federal prison, according to DOJ press release. Adam Lansky, a 41-year-old from Salem, Oregon, arraigned on March 5, 2025, for throwing Molotov cocktails at a Tesla store in January and later firing at it, causing $500,000 in damages, as noted by Willamette Week.
We have people we're locking up on that. We have someone in jail right now from one of the dealerships. They threw a Molotov cocktail through a dealership. They're looking at up to 20 years in prison. So if you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you.
Wow.
And
Well,
if you're funding this, we're coming after you. We're going to find out who you are.
The arrests suggest a robust law enforcement response, with agencies like the FBI, ATF, and local police collaborating. For instance, the North Charleston incident involved the ATF, which played a critical role in identifying Daniel Clarke-Pounder. However, not all incidents have led to immediate arrests. For example, the March 3rd fire in Massachusetts and the March 6th shooting in Oregon are still under investigation without reported arrests, as of the latest reports. President Trump has labeled these attacks as domestic terrorism, vowing strong action, as mentioned in Reuters. This stance has added a layer of controversy, with Musk accusing left-wing groups and billionaires like George Soros of funding the protests, though without evidence, as noted by Forbes. This controversy reflects the polarized political climate surrounding Musk's influence. Trump stated on Truth Social, "To Republicans, conservatives, and all great Americans, Elon Musk is putting it on the line in order to help our nation, and he is doing a fantastic job. But the radical left lunatics, as they often do, are trying to illegally and collusively boycott Tesla, one of the world's great automakers, and Elon's baby, in order to attack and do harm to Elon and everything he stands for. They tried to do it to me at the 2024 presidential ballot box, but how did that work out? In any event, I'm going to buy a brand new Tesla tomorrow morning as a show of confidence and support for Elon Musk, a truly great American. Why should he be punished for putting his tremendous skills to work in order to help make America great again?"
That's beautiful.
Yeah, Mr. President, you talked about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists because...
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have you get a lot of cameras up. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys. They're the same guys that screw around with our schools and universities, the same garbage. No, we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
As of March 17th, 2025, the Tesla attacks continue to be a significant issue, with multiple arrests made, including recent ones on March 13th, 2025. The situation remains fluid, with ongoing investigations likely to lead to further arrests. The combination of political protest and violent action highlights the complex interplay between corporate leadership, government policy, and public dissent. That's all for the news today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a fantastic day.